First of all, it is important to understand that to be refused a visa is normal. It is very normal. Anybody can be refused a visa. Kings, royalties, anybody. Even me, I have been refused a visa before. So it is normal. It is a normal thing. So don't think they refuse you a visa because it's you. What is not normal is for you not to know the steps to take when you are refused a visa. That is what is abnormal. I have seen people that tore the refusal letter because they out of depression. They tear it, some trash it. That is what is not normal. So the first thing to do if you are refused a visa is to go through the refusal letter. Every visa denied comes with refusal letter. If you apply via travel agent, make sure you call this travel agent or whoever apply on your behalf to give you or send you this letter. This letter is very, very important. It is not a letter to be trashed. So that is the first mistake that people do make. Out of depression, they try and they tear the refusal letter. Some trash it. Some even read it out of depression. They even don't understand what they read. They don't even understand why they deny them a visa. You need to calm down first. That is the first thing to do. Calm down. It's not a letter you go through out of depression. So the first thing to do if you are denied a visa is to calm down and understand that it is not because it's you. It is can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. Anybody can be denied or refused a visa. So they did not refuse you a visa because it's you. So the first thing to do is to calm down. Then after calming down, then you go through the letter, the refusal letter. It is in the refusal letter that you will know why they have refused you a visa. Kindly note, embassy will not just refuse you a visa. Don't follow the trend that they can refuse visa for nothing's sake. It is very wrong. Don't follow the trend. The trend. They refuse you a visa because you did not fulfill what you ought to fulfill to could have been fulfilled. You did not satisfy their curiosity. So it is in that letter that you will know the next step to take. So the first thing to do is to calm down. It's not a letter you read out of depression. Then after calming down, then you now go through the letter, sentence by sentence, then paragraph by paragraph. Then you will now understand why you are being refused a visa. And don't forget, this letter is important to your next application. Very, very vital. So you need to go through this letter carefully after going through it so you don't make the same mistake that you made that make them to deny you a visa. So it doesn't repeat itself. It is important not to make that mistake again. Not going through the letter will make you to make that mistake again, and if you apply 100 times making that mistake, they will continue to refuse you. So you need to guide those areas that they have already figured out that made them to refuse you a visa. Keep the letter very, very safe. Put it in a very safe place. Maybe your email or wherever you know that you can see it again. Because sometimes, subsequently is not tomorrow, it's not next tomorrow, it's sometimes not even next 6 months. Sometimes maybe another 1-2 years that you want to reapply. In your next application, you will need this thing as a guide for you not to make similar mistake, same mistake. So the first thing to do is to calm down. The second thing to do is to go through the letter carefully and save the letter. And the third thing to do is to correct the mistake that you have made that made them to refuse you a visa. If you feel you are being impacted with this message, follow me. If you are watching me on Facebook, then if you are watching me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see me again. I'll see you some